How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. This week we have a stack of 9 returns to look through. Really excited to see who they are from. I hope your mailboxes are just as full as well, if not fuller. Without further ado, we're going to start in Columbia, South Carolina. Hope everybody's week has gotten off to a good start. This one's very thick. Don't want to cut through anything. And it looks like we have Bobby Richardson. Looks like I did cut through a little bit of the pamphlet. Oh no. It's okay. Wow. Always writes a nice little blurb there. We have 2 cards in here. A 1959. Looks like did he double sign that? We don't know if and then we have a 63 Fleer. I don't remember if the 59 actually has a facsimile or if he just added that number 1 to it. I think that's what he did. That's kind of cool. Added a number 1 to that and then signed it up here in live. That's pretty cool. I like how he added the number 1 down there. It threw me off. I was like, did he sign that twice? No, that's his facsimile. So 59, and then here's the 63. And he put a nice 1960 World Series MVP there. Of course, I think he's the only person to ever win the MVP in a World Series in which his team lost, and that was to the Pittsburgh Pirates, of course, but played his entire career with the New York Yankees from 1955 to 1966, all those years with Mickey Mantle, as he said. Was an 8-time All-Star, won 3 World Series. I think it was 58, 61, and 62. Of course, it was the MVP of the 1960, and they did not win. And then he was a 5-time Gold Glove Award winner. Retired at a pretty young age, and I feel like he had a chance, or has a chance, for the Hall of Fame. I don't know. His batting numbers aren't that great, but to be an All-Star, World Series champion, MVP of World Series, bunch of Gold Gloves. He only hit 266, 34 homers, 390 RBIs. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Bill Mazeroski. Just doesn't have as many accolades as him, but didn't play as long either. So 2 of 2 for Mr. Bobby Richardson. He does have a $5 fee per, although I think I've seen some people shortchange him. Shouldn't be doing that, but he might sign if you don't send anything. But I always send at least $5 per. And it came back in a quick 7 days. So really nice return for Mr. Bobby Richardson. I think that's really cool. He added the number 1 there on the facsimile. We're going to feature the 63 Fleer, though, because he put the inscription on that one. Next, we're going to a very faded Columbus, Ohio. Don't think we have to cut through the top of this one. Not much in here. Looks like we have 2 cards. And we have Mr. Jim Lachey. It's his rookie 86 Topps card. And then we have him here on a 92 Fleer Ultra. So pretty cool. I think he was drafted first round by the Chargers and only spent a couple years with them. And then I believe spent 1 year in Los Angeles with the Raiders. And then finished his time off with now the Commanders from Washington. Won a Super Bowl. Was a 3-time All-Pro for them and is now part of the 70 greatest Commanders. They keep changing it. Of course, the aforementioned Redskins. But very impressive career. Again, drafted in the first round out of Ohio State University, 1985, I believe. I think it was a 12th overall pick. So, pretty nice career here. He is a great signer, and these came back in just 12 days. Very cool. Happy to add him to the rookie. Of course, I have to add him to a Washington card as well, since that's where he really made his mark. Looks like it's also weird. Put a number here on the rookie, put 79, even though he's 74, and it doesn't look like he's 79 with Washington, didn't put a number at all. So, attention to detail, I always look. Our next return is from Springfield, Illinois. Hard card in here. Let's see what's going on in here. Ooh, we have a hard card of Dick Schofield. Nice 65 Topps. And then, of course, we have him here on a the 7 Topps. I actually think this card, I picked it up at a card show. Looks like it was a little bit off. Wasn't sure, somebody trimmed it up a little bit, but that's okay. It's for TTM purposes. But there's his time with the Dodgers. Really, his claim to fame came with the Pirates, though. Started his career off with the Cardinals. I think his rookie is 1954. Gotten that before. But won a World Series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Spent time with them from 58 to 65. Won the World Series in 1960 with them as a backup infielder. I actually believe he came in when Dick Roque got injured at the end of the year and helped the Pirates close out the pennant that year in 1960. So it was a big part of their World Series run. After his time with the Pirates, he jumped around the league a little bit to the Giants, the Yankees, the Dodgers, as we see here, the Cardinals, the Red Sox, and the Brewers. So had a .227 career batting average with 21 home runs and 211 RBIs. These cards came back in just 13 days. Thank you, Mr. Ducky Schofield, or Dick Schofield. So very cool. His son played in the league too, a little bit later on. Very nice. Blue Sharpie. Love that. Put him down there with Bobby Richardson, since they shared some time together. Probably could spread these out a little bit more. But since they faced each other in that 1960 World Series. Again, just 13 days. Next we have Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This one is super flimsy. I believe there's only one card in here. Cut that open. And it is one card. It's another 86 Topps. This one of Sean Landeta. Man, he had a heck of a career as a punter. He was part of the 1980s and 1990s NFL All-Decade teams. I believe this is his rookie card too, this 86 Topps. In addition to that though, won 2 Super Bowls, was a 2-time Pro Bowler, and also won 2 USFL championships. So pretty incredible career. Punted for a very long time. I think he started his career out in the USFL in 1983 and then finished off with the Giants in 2006. So, man, that's a long time. What, 23, 24 years punting? Probably more than that. Jeez. My math is off. But this card came back in just 14 days. No fee. Thank you, Mr. Sean Landeta. Very cool. Put him over here. A little football side, a little baseball side. Now we're going to go to Orlando, Florida. This one is very thick. Maybe I should just start ripping these open. We'll see. Don't want to hurt anything. And we have Sam McDowell. Very cool. 71 Topps. I think there's 4 cards here. See if they all have ink on them. So we have a 71 Topps. Got this 69 Topps. Actually, I've already had this card completed through the mail. Louis Tiant. Denny McClain, I don't know if he really signs through the mail. I have seen him doing private signings, though, for a reasonable $12, so I might send that off there. What do we have next? We have a 65 Topps. And then a 64. So 4 for 4 from Mr. Sam McDowell. That is pretty incredible. All in nice blue ink. But who's Mr. Sam McDowell? Fantastic left-handed pitcher with over 2,400 strikeouts, 141 wins, and a 3.17 ERA. Started his career off in Cleveland, then went off to the Giants and finished things off with the Yankees and Pirates. But he was a 6-time All-Star, led the AL in ERA in 1965, led the AL in strikeouts 5 times, and is part of the Cleveland Guardians Hall of Fame. These 4 cards came back in 37 days. He has a $5 fee per, and I believe Sam Mayday Balone, good old cheers, believe that it was a little bit mirrored after Sam McDowell. So, pretty cool. Probably going to try to get this signed again through the mail. I don't know. I'm definitely going to send to Louis Tiant, and then Danny McClain, we'll see. But, look at that same picture there used for 64 and 65. Why not? Gonna have to feature the 71. We'll put those right up here. Push that out a little bit. Get Sam McDowell in there. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Sam McDowell, for signing my cards. Again, 37 days, $5 fee per. Well worth it. Next, we're going to go to Tampa, Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida. Another hard card in here. Feels pretty thick. Probably more than interesting. Steve Blass. That is kind of out of left field because I sent these to Pittsburgh. We have a 74 Topps and a 1970 Topps. So I think I sent him 3 cards. I may have sent him a rookie as well. So he may have kept that one. But pretty cool. Steve Blass. He must be down in Pittsburgh helping them out with the spring training. He got his mail. He either took his mail with him or he got his mail forwarded down there. Should be kind of weird, so he probably just took it with him. Man, these are some clean looking cards for Mr. Steve Blass. Has spent a lifetime with the Pirates. Came up in 64 and for a cup of coffee and then stayed after 1966 to 1974. Was an All-Star in 72 and was a World Series champion with them in 1971. I believe he had 2 complete game shutouts in those World Series. Did not win the MVP. Roberto Clemente did that year, but still incredible effort. These cards came back in 17 days. He did keep the rookie card, which is quite alright since he does not require a fee and is a fantastic TTMer. I actually have a second rookie card of his, so maybe in 6 months, 8 months or so, I'll send out another one of his rookie cards and see if I can get it signed. But not complaining. This 70 Topps in particular looks fantastic. But thank you, Mr. Steve Blass. Again, 17 days. Absolute great signer. And a World Series hero, I guess you could say. I was going to say champ, but I wanted to add more to it. So definitely a World Series hero for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Put those down there. Got a couple Pirates going on here. A lot of World Series champs. Next we're going to go to Cincinnati, Ohio. Got nothing in here. Do have a little mark on the back, maybe test out a Sharpie. Be hopeful. We have Tommy Helms, rookie card. Here we go, times 2. A 66 and a 65 Topps, 2 different rookies. Very fitting, though, that we have him on 2 different rookie cards since he was the Rookie of the Year in 1966. Also a 2-time All-Star in 67 and 68. He won 2 Gold Gloves, 1970 and 71. All of that with the Cincinnati Reds, which led to him making the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. Had a .269 career batting average with 34 home runs and 477 runs batted in. Very nice career. 10 days, no fee, 2 of 2 success. Looks like he did test out that Sharpie there, the black ink, but pretty cool. I don't know if either the other Ted Davidson or Dick Simpson signed. I don't think I'll send these back out to them. Just going to have 2 Tommy Helm rookie cards. So, baseball, making a nice little comeback. We'll start with the 65 there since I believe that is his true rookie card. And, again, 10 days on Tommy Helms, and we'll move to Phoenix, Arizona next. Kind of hoping this will be a spring training return, although I don't really know. Just wishful thinking. I've been sending a bunch out to spring training. I don't know if anybody else really does that. Don't know why I'm ripping in this one, not cutting like the other ones, but Raisa Iglesias, 2 of 2 on a 2021 Topps, and then with Cincinnati Reds, a 2018 Topps High Tech. Opened a lot of this product. I love it. Didn't know how the ink would hold. You can see that, maybe you can't, but person's a lot, but there we go. 26 is not holding on too strong, but it's alright. Also do the 26 here and the 32 here. I love that attention to detail. But pretty happy to get this spring training return back. Sent this off, let's see, 10 days it took. So pretty cool. He's been a pretty good TTMer the last couple years. Not too many current players are. He is, and he's a good one too. I think he has 140 saves right now with a 3.05 ERA. As a reliever, he started his career off with Cincinnati, signed a big contract out of Cuba, and then got traded over to the Angels. And I believe this offseason he signed with them re-signed for like 4 years and $58 million. So that's pretty good. I mean, he's a good closer. It's just you don't really hear about him much because he plays on the West Coast, and then before that he played for the Reds. And I mean, that's a lot of money for a closer, but he certainly is a good one, and pretty lucky that he does sign TTM. So if you haven't sent that to him, I recommend definitely doing it. He is a strict 2 per though, and again, just 10 days. So very cool. Thank you, Mr. Rysel Iglesias. Very nice. Baseball is taking over this week. So I gotta do the high tech. This is one of my favorite. I have a Wade Boggs of this card too, or of this set, and a couple other guys that signed TTM, and I just haven't sent them out yet because I didn't know how the ink would hold. And it didn't hold up great, but it held up okay. So might be sending one off to Wade Boggs at some point, among other guys. And here's our last return of the week. Macon, Georgia. Hard card in there. Use the scissors this time instead of ripping it open with my hands. We have a 76 tops of Manny Fernandez. Very nice. And also a 75 tops. Very cool. Mr. Manny Fernandez. Man, he had a heck of a Super Bowl of the year. The Dolphins went 17-0. I think he had 17 tackles and a sack against Washington. And didn't win MVP, but that's absolutely incredible, especially for a guy in the trenches. 17 tackles, that's not easy unless they're running at you every single play and nobody's blocking you. But spent his entire career with the Miami Dolphins after a stellar career at the University of Utah. Played with the Dolphins from 1968 to 1975, so this card's probably got his whole career statistics, although I guess they weren't doing that for defensive players back then. But 1 year after his playing career was over, of course, won 2 Super Bowls with those Dolphins and was second team All-Pro twice. So no Pro Bowls, but second team All-Pro twice. Pretty incredible. Miami Dolphins honor roll, I guess, or Ring of Honor as they call it, or I think they could just call it honor roll down there. But pretty cool too. He also put his 17-0 right there too, as they're the only team to go undefeated. So pretty incredible. Thank you, Mr. Manny Fernandez. What a great way to end it. These cards came back in just 18 days. So very nice. Put him right there front and center. So a lot of vintage. Pretty cool to get a current player during spring training too. I was really hoping to get a couple of these back. I know some of them take, if they sign it all, it'll take, till the next off season. But pretty cool to get one actually during spring training from Rysel Iglesias. Bobby Richardson's always great. So is Dick Schofield, Steve Blass, Sam McDowell. I don't see too many people go for Sam McDowell, but he's got a great looking signature. A lot of great cards of his. But thank you for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. I hope your mailboxes are full as well. Bye for now.